How's everyone doing today? Let me make this short and brief because YouTube apparently doesn't give you that much time to record. This is my first time recording here on YouTube, and I think because what I have to say is very important during this time, especially for this month, because it is Cancer Awareness Month. Now, I myself has been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and I am cured from it, according to my physicians. Or I should say physician, because the doctor in charge that I had, which was a wonderful doctor, has made it his business to, even with all the patients that he had, to make sure that I was given the correct diagnosis and treatment to bring me to this point. Now, I work with um, one of the major companies here in Georgia. And so to be out of work for as long as I have, for about approximately 6 months, took a toll on me financially. But there are different avenues you can take to help you along the way financially as you go through this extreme disease. Um, the first thing that you must remember is to never think in your mind for one moment that it's a death sentence. There's a lot of ignorance out there. I've had from friends, family, and from other um, practitioners and physicians that's unaware and not knowledgeable of cancer. So you have to speak to individuals that actually live their life by treating individual patients with cancer. Now, when I was first diagnosed back in March of 2012, I went to the ER on my own because I told them what my symptoms were, you know, which wasn't many. I had very few symptoms, which I had extreme back pain. Well, I was going to a chiropractor and that didn't work. I was placed on Nexium by my primary care physician. And then um, my primary care physician did press down on my stomach and noticed that I had a pain above the stomach area. He tried to keep me on Nexium, but I went to the emergency room, which they took ultrasound and a CAT scan. And the physician in the ER came back and told me I had a mass on my pancreas, which was a tumor that has spread to my liver. So I had tumors on my liver as well. After that, the physician that treats cancer um, at the facility just so happened to be upstairs at the time and said he'll take me on as his patient, even though he had other patients. He was a wonderful physician, oncologist, originally from Italy, very intelligent doctor, and I was also treated well by the other staff members that worked beside him. Now, one thing you must remember about cancer is that there's only three major ways to treat cancer, primarily when you're talking about from a physician's standpoint. One is radiation, the other way is through surgery, and the other way is through chemo. No cancers are exactly alike. So in other words, you may have pancreatic cancer, I may have pancreatic cancer, but they're like a thumbprint. Individually, they're not exactly alike, based on your blood type and your genes and family history and different things like that. Now, it can take a mental toll on you mentally, so it's very important that you get the right medical care. You go see a therapist, your physician, your oncologist should recommend you at that time or through your facility to a great therapist that was willing to sit and listen to what you have to say, how you feeling, so then they can take an analysis on how to make their own approach along with the dietitian that you're going to need. I was 170 pounds, went down to 132 pounds, and now I'm up to 152 pounds. It's like I gained 2 pounds every week, and that took a mental strain on me. But they will put you on the right medications, and it's to treat you. It's nothing negative about that, about seeing a therapist or being treated for whatever problems or insecurity at that time that the cancer is making you feel that way. Don't worry about your weight, because if you lose weight, because what matters is how you feel on the inside, and your physician should be mostly focused on that to make sure that you're okay on the inside. They'll usually tell you to drink Ensures and mix it with ice cream and different things like that. And but it's very important that you eat correctly, like eggplant, which I found out is very good, and it's a cancer killer, and it's very good for you. Berries are not good for everyone. It depends on what kind of treatment that you receive. Because berries I couldn't hold down, and I was on chemotherapy, sandostatin. Um, and I've also was taking a pill, a chemo pill. So that's why I said every individual is different. Mine was close to what Steve Jobs had at the time. I had friends and family telling me, "Oh, do this, do that. I treat cancer. Um, take this soy with water, and what you need to do is take vitamin C's." Um, it's not to say that it never helped anyone else, but that's not a route I decided to take, because um, ignorance is what kills. And a lot of times, if you decide to take other treatments that other individuals recommend, it can interfere with your treatment from your physician. So let's get that out of the way. Okay? So when I was first admitted into the hospital, I stayed for a weekend, and then I went to see my oncologist, who sat down with me and explained to me in details what cancer actually is. It's not a death sentence. Um, Immediately for everyone. There are plenty of survivors out there with every cancer, be it breast cancer or whatever, but pancreatic cancer is moving up in the ranks, and so we need to treat that. There's a place called PanCan, that's PANCAN.org, which you can send money to for the improvement of pancreatic cancer patients and for treatments and cures. Okay, if you're not comfortable with that, you can send it to shawnb99 at hotmail.com, to PayPal, and I will make sure, since I am an advocate, make sure that those funds do get there, because that's what I found out most people are uncomfortable with, which is to send funds and make sure that they get to the right place. Now, they have all kind of walks. Check on the internet for that, for which city is having cancer awareness for individually for your special needs. Maybe if you have breast cancer or what have you, for this month. Um, Another thing may be that I wanted to tell you is, don't start searching all over the internet for different ways and cures and this and that, because if you look hard enough on the internet, you will find what you're looking for, and it can be all negative and throw you off or be the wrong thing for you. So don't be searching all over the internet for this, and that, because it's not all positive on the internet as well. You have to speak with physicians and people in the medical field that's aware of cancer and has dealt with it, and especially your special needs. If you have pancreatic cancer, which is a rare cancer out of all the others, then you have to speak with someone that's affiliated with pancreatic cancer. Because other than that, you may hear a little ignorance thing come out, and it may offend you and make you feel real bad inside and sick. Um, like I said, there's only three major ways to treat cancer from a physician's point of view, which would be in oncology, which would be chemo, radiation, or surgery. And then if they find out one of those are not right for you, that's how they reach out to other facilities, which they do communicate with other facilities. So don't be so quick to run off to, like people was telling me, run to Arizona, run to this place and that facility, because no one oncologist makes a decision on their own. They usually get with a whole team, and you want to make sure they're nice, kind, and courteous with you. Okay. Um, that's about all I have to say for now. If you have any questions, like I said, you can reach me at seanb99 at hotmail.com. Um, for if you have any questions for further analysis that I've gone through with that, always have your caregiver make sure that they take notes when you go to see your physician, because they're actually going through a lot of the same ups and downs that you're going through. Even though they don't actually have the cancer in them, they're going to go through a lot of the same ups and downs. The closer a person is to you in your circle, then the more of an effect they're going to feel from what you're going through, be it your wife, cousin, uncle, mother, father, or what have you. I had to cut a lot of my own people off, which was friends, because they was giving me the wrong advice and wanting to charge me outlandishly a certain amount of money, um, which they had no proof whatsoever that it was going to cure me, okay, by any means. Anyway, my name is Anthony Black. I am a cancer survivor. And like I said, if you have any questions, or if you would like to send money for to help in the research, send it to PANCAN.org, or Sean B 99, that's SHAWNB as in boy 99 at hotmail.com, and that's through PayPal, and I will make sure that those funds get there. And if you yourself would like to do research, get on your computer to become an advocate yourself, okay, and learn what it's all about. Take care.